but now you're gone, and all I have is time.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I am getting ready to head out to go thrifting, and of course I'm going to take you guys along. So first I wanted to mention, check me out on Whatnot. I did my first sale. I'm not sure when you'll see this video, but I did my first sale. I had people show up, so that was very exciting because I wasn't really expecting anyone to show up, being that I was new on that platform. With that being said, I got new followers and all that. So I'm going to try to leave a link below this video. Since I am new, Whatnot is offering $15 credit for me to invite you guys to one of my shows. Let's get on the road and let's go thrifting. Hey guys, welcome back to another thrifting adventure. I'm parked outside of one of my local Goodwills. I make my rounds every weekend, every other weekend or so. So I'm keeping the circle small today because here in Ohio, we're preparing for a storm and it's like -0. It's in the negatives right now, I believe. But that's not going to stop me from thrifting. So I'm going to take you guys along. Let's head in here and see if we can find anything to turn into a profit. Let's go. All right, I could not do the wobbly cart. All right, well, let's start with the electronics. See what we have over here. A Ninja for $25. Green tag on clothing today. Steam Pro polish system, $10 on that. Okay. Conair Euro air diffuser. Precision steaming. We have a globe here for $12. It looks newer. Kind of looks cool though. Sometimes learning tools can do well. We may put this in the cart and look it up. You just never know. What do we have here? Driving control system, $10. So it is a radio, but they taped it closed, so how am I supposed to know if that's what's actually in there? Let's see. Something in here. Definitely looks older. There's the front of the radio. So I remember those back in the day where you could remove the front of your radio to prevent theft. But guess what, guys? The rest of the radio is not in there. It's just the face. So yeah, hopefully someone sees that before they purchase it. That is not complete. Okay. $20 on that. This is Pioneer. Looks like it came from a smoker's house. Alright, well, let's keep looking. So this clock did catch my eye. It does say England. $5. Someone mentioned a time ago that I should carry batteries with me to check things like this, and that's a great idea. The arms do not seem floppy. That's usually a sign that it's not going to be good. They still feel pretty sturdy. I don't hear anything jingling around. I'm going to look that up. These particular clocks I would not pick up. They're just your regular inexpensive clocks. Cleaning smart robot. Is that like a mini Roomba? That feels very kind of cheap. Webcam. Oh, now this may be a good buy. Once again, vintage electronics, $5. Some people still do enjoy listening to the radio. Let's check those out. Oh, I like those. They're in great condition. Okay. We'll look those up. Is there a year on here? There's no year, but that would. Okay, we'll grab that. Let's see what's in here. Not sure what that is. Okay. This is an Ethernet cable. 25 feet for $5. No. The metal. Let's see. Stone glaze fish candle stands. Those are $8 on those. Ooh, they look kind of cool. Let me get these out. Here's what it looks like, but guess what, guys? There's only one fish, so maybe that's why it ended up here. There's only one in there. All right, we're gonna pass on that. This is pretty cool. This is carved out of wood. Someone made that. That's neat. I think we have to save that. This aroma. Reminds me of Treasure Craft. $5. Has damage. Pass. It's $3. What is this? Vintage car. $1. It's neat. Kind of like this for $8. I don't know if this was repainted. I'm not sure if I can get to it. I think that's the original color. Let's see who's making this. It's a music box. This is Price. It's not in horrible condition, has some wear here. Let's see if it still plays music. Okay. It doesn't feel overwhelmed. Still does play music. Okay, we'll look this up. We have some wood toys. We're getting 5 on that. Sometimes these can have value also. I don't see any maker's mark on any of them. It's neat. A little pig box. $3. Okay. This caught my eye as well, but the handle is damaged. It's very large. I don't know what they're getting on that. $12. This is nice as well. Really scratched. 5. Made in China. Alright. Oh, let's keep looking. Oh, what is this going on here? Oh, a little pig. $2 on that. A little basket. Made in China. This looks interesting. It has bears and moose. I see some damage. $5. Like a little picnic basket. Ooh, has a cool look. It's pretty worn. This kind of has a nice look too. Broken handle. $5 on that. Alright. See this little boot. It's not done very well. $1. Is that blue sky? Or that might be a hobbyist piece. There's some type of signature on that. It's pretty wonky though. Alright, let's move right along. Alright, let's see what's over in the artwork. These are kind of cool. Souvenir frames. Alright, looks like this could be someone's drawing. $5. Oneida Crystal. No, let's check it out. It's the frame, it's really heavy. Has a nice quality about it. I don't know if it has much value. I can look it up though. It's a fun little frame. It is Papal Giftware. It's $1. That's fun. A rabbit has a missing ear. Let's see what else. I thought this frame had a nice look to it. Large deluxe mom and dad, $17.99. It has a nice look. Got some pigs, random pigs. Maybe that was from their farm or something. Interesting. Outdoor sports frame. Set of 4, $3. Those are kind of cool. 2000, 26 years ago. I don't think they're very high quality. Oh, there's just one frame in here. Okay, so you have to collect all 4. Got it. Alright. Let's move right along. Have some punch art. $3. So I see those pretty regular. Miniature art. That has a nice frame, $2. I've sold some miniature art. This is definitely that country cottage, I would say. I kind of like those for $2 each. Yeah. I think. There is a signature on there. These are prints. They do have age. I'm gonna think on those. We're gonna think about that. Let's see. Edwin M. Knowles China Craftsman's. Is this a decorative plate? Yes, it is. More artwork. That's definitely giving 90s, 80s vibes. $12 on that. It's nice to see the shelves are not as bare as they were. They were pretty bare. That's a canvas for $6. What's going on here? There is a signature. 19 float frame. I can't tell if someone actually painted that. That's a cool picture. $8 on that. This is neat. The frame needs a good cleaning. It's not an actual painting. Certificate of authenticity. 35 out of 500. $15. It's pretty rough. It's neat though. Little NASCAR racing lamp. It's not in the best condition. $5 on that. Bunny lamp back there. There's a couple hurricane lampshades. They have those priced up at $15. It's pretty pricey. Now these are for vintage light fixtures, like bathroom light fixtures. I'm just curious. I feel like I need to look these up because I know sometimes the porcelain light fixtures have really good resale. Look these up. I have mugs and things. Always looking for the studio mugs. These are some Mickey Company, $3 each. They're pretty worn. Lots of scratches, lots of dishwasher. Here is a Tang, $3. That's neat. Let's see, I see some amber glass down here. It's a little set here. They have those priced at $1. So that's 4. Has a little chip right there. 3. This is Arca France. Arca France. So 3. Okay. That's not bad. Maybe I'll look it up. I don't know what it goes for. So the bowl's going for about 18. And then the little serving bowls, 20 for 7. So I have the whole set here. That's nice, but I think I'm gonna pass. Lots of pieces, plus it has a few little flea bite chips. But that's gonna be a great find for someone. I thought I would look up this jewelry music box. Here's one that sold for 60, 65, 29, but that's not like the one I have. The 2 that's just like the one I have, 60 and 65 bucks. So I'm definitely gonna grab that. He's 65 plus shipping. We'll do that. I'm gonna pass on this because the more I look at it, they want $15, number one, but it appears to be water damaged. But I think that's a good find if it was in better condition. Alright, so these are called glass light globe jars, and they do kind of look like jars. So the prices are all over. One sold for 24, but on average they sell as low as 5. So I'm gonna pass. I looked up the RCR Oneida crystal frame. There's not many listed, if any, and this one sold in December for 30 bucks. Same frame. It's a pretty frame. Very good quality. It's like a good quality cookware here. They want $8. Has a lot of scratching. Looks like a lot of work. I did not look it up, but it just looks like good quality. This looks very familiar. Is it to steam vegetables? I'm gonna have to look that up. That's pretty interesting. Kind of cool. but I don't know that for sure. I'm gonna look it up. So I can't find it, but it's some type of miniature artwork, but I'm gonna pass. It's not in the best condition. And they're getting $2 on that. Here's for your veggies, peppers, onions. Do any of you guys use those? I think I have the onion one, and I do use it. New Mexico shakers. There's another one of those we just seen. Looks like somebody set these over here. Maybe they changed their mind. Don't know. Okay, a little creamer set maybe. Okay. Alright. Let's keep looking. This is fancy looking here. I don't have the patience to dig through the silverware. Alright. This is fancy looking. It's a bit large. $6. Made in China. Pretty cool. This has a cool look to it also. Holy moly, is that heavy. $8. That's cement, guys. Definitely made for outside. Really heavy. Okay. $7 on those. Some flowers. This has a nice look. Doesn't have a stopper. It's very heavy. $5. And it's cloudy, so I think I've learned that that's considered sick glass. But sometimes it can be fixed, but I'm not going to take that chance. Has a cool look to it, though. Okay. That looks like that's all attached. Alright, right by the speaker, guys, so you know. I have to keep talking so I don't get a copyright. So I'm pretty happy with what I found so far. Not bad. Little candle holder. $2 on that. Okay. Ooh, what are these? This is ooh, they're very damaged. Big chunk out of that one. They kind of had a cool look to them, though. $2 each. That's too bad. Yeah, that one's damaged. Could have been something special. Don't know. Little brass vase. Ooh, that's very lightweight. Alright, let's move on, guys. I did see these here last time. Nothing special. Okay. What's over here? I like the lighthouse. I just bought a lighthouse. Don't need another. This is kind of cool looking. Mexico. $4. It's a little pottery piece. Very well done. Little amber bowl. $3. That doesn't do the best for me. Hobbyist piece. $5 on that. Liberty Blue, 5. 5 seems to be the magic number today at this Goodwill. What do we have here? TP Town 2002. It's a big statue. Is it resin? It's like a resin material. They want 15 on that. Let's look it up. Can't find it. I've seen other ones. And they have them priced at $60, but this is very large and $15 investment. I think I'm gonna leave that for someone else. She's pretty cute. Gift gallery, animated wind-up musical doll. She's $8. She retailed at Kmart for $14. So we'll pass. I'm sure someone will be happy to find her. My guess is another doll. Heirloom Dolls Duck House, $10 on those. Let's see. Ooh, it's a wedding couple. They look very fancy. And they have their paperwork. He has this little hat down there. I'm gonna look them up real quick. Pressing on the deck house dolls. Let's see what else we got. Salsa. I've seen one of these before. I wanted it for my salsa. The last one I found had a crack. I really like salsa. But I do have a salsa bowl. I have one. Best Friends collection, $5. That's very unique. Got the duck back here. Oh, he's very light. This bird looks fancy. He has a great look to him. $4. Whoa, $4. He looks really cool. Look at him.
Like what you hear? That's Goodwill Radio.
$4. Too bad there's not more than one. That one's $3. Has a great look. I wish there was 2. And there's no maker's mark. So, yeah, we'll pass on that. Let's see what else. Oh, this owl. Look at these owls. I don't think they're really old, but I do like the look of them. There's 2 of them. They're made in China. So I do believe they're newer, but they have a vintage look. I think I'm gonna grab the owls. I like them. Alright, I did see something back here that's grabbing my eye. She's pretty, but that's not who I'm looking for. This is Avon. But this little guy back here, he's a very primitive, rustic pig calendar. Okay. He's newer also, but guess what? Goodwill put tape on this. So it already has a worn look, so I guess that wouldn't hurt it too bad. But unfortunately, they probably shouldn't have done that. So as you can see, as you pull this tape off, it's pulling more paint. But that kind of just gives it more of a rustic look. I'm going to look this up real quick. So for 18, no salt. If it was a little cheaper, I may have considered it. Okay, I see some milk glass over there. Some chefs. Little glass vanity. I've sold a few of these. They have $6 on that. Okay. A little brass butt vase, $2. Who is this? Nick Gilbert. Bobblehead. $5 on that. Let me look him up really quick. Pass on that. I seen one sell for $4. Alright, let's keep looking. Paint loss, $2. Let's see. Bear. This is newer too, guys, but it kind of has a cool look. I don't know if it's missing some honey there or something. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so anyway, they want $4 on that. Progressive balloon. He's fun. This one's listed as ceramic, but that's not ceramic, that's resin. And other people have them listed as baby boy planters. And then they have it listed at $38 on Etsy. So, I mean, maybe this is a dupe version of the actual ceramic ones, but this one's not ceramic. So, I'm gonna pass. It's cool though. I thought these little dolls back here were interesting as well. They definitely look like they've been sitting somewhere in a window or hanging, actually. They're very dusty. Alright, let's keep looking. I've seen one of these since I was a kid. Thank you for your time. It's $1. A little with a lot of vintage dust on it. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really make out PMI. It must have been like maybe a company gift or something. It's $1. Okay, well, let's keep looking. What is this? She's kind of cute. Little angel. It's very heavy, like marble. $3 on that. Alright. So these are the clay art Christmas angels. There may have been a set of 4, but I don't see any other ones. So for $1, I may save just that one. Yeah, for $1. Probably get $8-10 bucks for it. So yeah, because I don't see any more. I do like that bird. I don't know about $4 on it though. This is cool too. $7. It's very lightweight. I don't think it's anything special. Okay. So let me know in the comments if I'm missing anything. Looks like a book in. Yeah, that's very heavy. I only see one. This is Hall. It's $1. Little goblet. This has a cool look. They want $6 for that. Whoa. Let's put that back there. This has a nice look as well. $5. It's because it's so cold, guys. There's like no one here. I have the whole store. I think maybe one other person. As you can see. Yeah, I think we're the only 2 in here shopping. So I'm gonna peek over here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. They have a shark. Oh, I've sold these before. I would have to open it. They want $10 on that. There's a clock over here. Westminster chime. It's nice. Walmart. It looks like it came from. Recharge. Okay. They have 20 on that. Okay, that's nice. Very large, heavy. Yeah, see what's over here. I don't really get into this type of stuff, but I do look for vintage towels. Maybe, you know, stuff like that. You just never know. Since there's no one in here looking at the clothing, I should give it a look. Green tags the color. I don't think I'll bore you guys with that. But yeah, I'm going to look at the clothing really quick, and then I will probably look at the shoes, check out my cart, and I'll show you guys if I pick up anything else. Stay tuned. So here's a bag of monster trucks. A lot of these go for like $4 bucks each. So you get the whole bag for $2. There's about 2, 4, 6. There's about 10 of them in here. I think I'm gonna grab those. So this is new to me, guys. I thought I would share it. This is a Netflix Stranger Things button-up shirt. Who knew? So I thought I would just run comps, and this is it here, size small. Same shirt, Sold for $29 plus $20 shipping. So I'm gonna look it over, but it appears to be in good shape. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pick that up. So you may want to keep an eye out for these Stranger Things shirts. But yeah, that's definitely it. And this is a size medium. 30 bucks. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, so after further looking at this is actually a knockoff. This is a Spirit. So you want to make sure you look for an authentic one. So I'm kind of on the fence with the globe. Some have sold as low as 12. Some have sold as low or as high as 30. So I think I'm going to pass on that. Yeah. So this is a mesh basket to cook your eggs in. $2. There's a ton of them listed. So I think I'm going to pass on that as well. But hey, learn something new. Okay, so I'm not going to get those items. I will put them back. I do believe I'm going to get this shirt because it has cool graphics. Eric Wilson, 27. So I think the t-shirts are $4 or something. And I thought this was a cool shirt. Dodge Hellcat Hollister. Cool graphics once again. And I did find a Patagonia sweatshirt. So $4.50 on that, I believe. So I'll grab that. It's a size medium. I like the colors. I am going to get the kitty cat art. Someone hand carved this. That's definitely probably one of a kind. Definitely getting the jewelry chest, paying up for that. But I'm going to price it around $60, $65. I'm going to get the owls. I think they're cool. The Christmas angel, the Oneida crystal frame. And I'm going to get the, what are these called again? Yeah, I'm going to get the trucks. $2 for all those. Monster trucks, they're called. And that's it. And everything else is going to go back. Hey guys, so I am out of Goodwill. I think I did pretty good. So I spent about 30 bucks. And now I'm headed to Menageries. That will be in another video. Tell me if I missed anything in this trip. And I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.